Welcome back. I'm an emergency doctor actively working at the emergency department of my hospital. In this Doctor's Corner series, we'll dive into lesser-known approaches and hidden strategies to help the people with critical illnesses. You can subscribe if you want to learn the latest news and healthy solutions about your life. Today, let's talk about a painful thought that many people carry quietly. I am not enough. I do not matter. I am worthless. If that thought has been sitting in your mind, pause for a moment. Do not treat it as truth just because it feels loud. A thought can feel powerful and still be inaccurate. A thought can repeat every morning and still not be a fact. Look at what happens when someone feels worthless. The brain starts filtering life through one narrow lens. A compliment gets dismissed. A mistake becomes evidence. A delay in someone's reply becomes rejection. A difficult day becomes proof that nothing will improve. Why does this matter? Because the way you see yourself changes how you act, how you sleep, how you connect with people, how you ask for help, and how you recover from stress. Believing in yourself does not mean pretending everything is fine. It does not mean saying, I am amazing, when your mind does not believe it. It means building a more accurate relationship with yourself. It means learning to say, I have value, even while I am struggling. I can take the next step, even if I do not feel confident yet. Start there. Start with a more honest sentence, not a perfect one. In medicine, we pay attention to patterns. Feeling worthless can show up during depression, anxiety, trauma, burnout, grief, chronic illness, substance use, sleep deprivation, and long-term stress. It can also come after repeated criticism, bullying, family conflict, toxic relationships, failure, unemployment, or years of comparing yourself with other people. So ask yourself, when did this feeling begin? Who taught you to speak to yourself this way? What happened around the time your inner voice became so harsh? This question matters because worthlessness is often not a personality trait. It is often a learned mental habit, strengthened by pain and repetition. And what is learned can often be reshaped. Research in psychology consistently shows that low self-esteem and harsh self-criticism are linked with emotional distress, while self-compassion, healthier self-esteem, and a stronger sense of self-efficacy are linked with better well-being. That does not mean believing in yourself fixes everything, but it can change the emotional environment inside your mind. It can reduce the fuel that keeps shame, avoidance, and hopelessness burning. How does it work? First, believing in yourself changes attention. When you feel worthless, your brain scans for proof that you failed. It becomes like a security camera pointed only at your mistakes. Look at your day carefully. Did you ignore the fact that you got out of bed? Did you ignore the message you answered, the meal you prepared, the work you completed, the temptation you resisted, the kindness you showed? Why do those not count? Do this exercise. At the end of the day, write down 3 pieces of evidence that you tried. Not 3 victories. 3 pieces of evidence that you tried. I showered. I answered 1 email. I did not cancel my appointment. I took a walk for 5 minutes. This is not childish. This is retraining attention. You are teaching the brain to notice a fuller picture. Second, believing in yourself changes behavior. When people feel worthless, they often withdraw. They stop calling friends. They avoid tasks. They delay appointments. They stop moving their body. Then life becomes smaller, and the smaller life becomes, the more the mind says, see, nothing is changing. This is a loop. Behavioral activation, a well-studied approach used in depression treatment, works partly by breaking that loop. It asks you to act before motivation arrives. Why? Because mood often follows action, not the other way around. Do not wait until you feel worthy to behave like your life matters. Behave like your life matters and allow your mind to slowly collect new evidence. Start with 1 small action each day. Make it specific. Do not say, I will improve my life. Say, at 9 a.m. I will open the curtains. Say, after lunch I will walk outside for 7 minutes. Say, Tonight, I will put my phone away 15 minutes before sleep. Small actions are not small to the nervous system. They are signals. They tell the brain, I am still participating in my own life. Third, believing in yourself changes the way you respond to mistakes. Many people think self-belief means confidence after success, but the deeper form is this. Can you stay on your own side after a mistake? Can you correct yourself without attacking yourself? Ask yourself, if a friend made the same mistake, would you call them worthless? If a child struggled the way you are struggling, would you say they have no value? Most people would not. So why do you believe cruelty is the correct treatment for yourself? Look at self-compassion. It is not self-pity. It is not letting yourself avoid responsibility. It is the skill of responding to pain with steadiness instead of punishment. Studies on self-compassion suggest it is connected with lower emotional distress and healthier emotion regulation. That makes sense clinically. A person who can say, "This is hard, but I can respond wisely," has more room to choose the next step than a person drowning in shame. Use this phrase when you make a mistake. This is a moment of pain. I do not need to make it worse. What is the next responsible action? Say it slowly. Then do the next responsible action. Apologize if needed. Repair what you can. Learn what you can. Then stop using the mistake as a weapon against your entire identity. Fourth, believing in yourself strengthens self-efficacy. Self-efficacy means your belief that you can influence your actions and handle challenges. This is not the same as believing you can control everything. You cannot control every outcome, every person, every diagnosis, every loss, or every opportunity. But you can often control the next behavior. You can control whether you ask for help. You can control whether you practice. You can control whether you take one step instead of staying frozen. How do you build self-efficacy? Not mainly through thinking. Build it through evidence. Choose a task small enough that you can complete it. Complete it. Notice it. Repeat it. The brain trusts patterns more than speeches. If you promise yourself 10 things and do none of them, self-trust drops. If you promise yourself one small thing and do it, self-trust grows. Do this today. Pick one promise so small it almost feels too easy. Drink a glass of water. Step outside. Write one sentence. Schedule one appointment. Put one item away. Then tell yourself, I kept that promise. This is how belief becomes grounded. Now, pay attention to the body. Worthlessness is not only a thought. It can be felt physically as heaviness, fatigue, tightness in the chest, low appetite, overeating, insomnia, oversleeping, or a sense of being slowed down. If your sleep is broken, your mood will often become more fragile. If you are drinking heavily, using drugs, skipping meals, or living under constant stress, your brain has less capacity to challenge negative thoughts. So do not only argue with the mind, support the body, protect sleep, eat regularly, move gently, get daylight in the morning if you can, limit alcohol because it can worsen mood and increase impulsive thoughts. If you take medications, have thyroid disease, anemia, chronic pain, hormonal changes, or another medical condition, get evaluated. Sometimes the mind says, I am weak, when the body is actually exhausted, inflamed, undertreated, or sleep deprived. Also, ask yourself about safety. If feeling worthless comes with thoughts of death, self-harm, or wanting to disappear, take it seriously. Do not wait. Tell someone immediately. Contact emergency services, a crisis line, or go to the nearest emergency department. If you are in the United States, call or text 988 for immediate mental health crisis support. Remove access to weapons, large amounts of medication, or anything you might use to hurt yourself. Stay near another person. This is not drama. This is safety planning. In the emergency department, we would rather see you early than too late. If these feelings are persistent, severe, or affecting work, school, relationships, hygiene, sleep, appetite, or your ability to function, speak with a mental health professional. Therapy can help you identify distorted thoughts, reduce avoidance, process trauma, and practice new behaviors. Cognitive behavioral therapy often works by helping people test thoughts instead of obeying them. Compassion-focused approaches can help people with intense shame. Medication may be appropriate for depression or anxiety in some cases, and that decision should be made with a qualified clinician. If you are pregnant, postpartum, living with bipolar disorder, using substances, or taking other medications, get professional guidance before starting or stopping any treatment. Now let's make believing in yourself practical. Do not begin with the sentence, "I love everything about myself." If that feels false, your brain may reject it. Begin with something sturdier. Say, "I am a person in pain and I still have value." Say, "I can take one step." Say, "My thoughts are not always accurate." Say, "I can learn to treat myself with more respect." These statements are not fantasy. They are realistic. Look at your inner language. Replace global attacks with specific observations. Instead of, "I am a failure," say, "I did not do well on that task." Instead of, "Nobody likes me," say, "I am feeling rejected right now." Instead of, "I ruin everything," say, "Something went wrong and I need to understand my part." Why does wording matter? Because global attacks trap you. Specific language gives you a doorway. Next, reduce comparison. Comparison is often a poor measurement tool because you compare your inner struggle with someone else's public display. You see their achievement, not their fear. You see their smile, not their private conflict. Do not measure your worth with someone else's highlight reel. Measure your progress against your own next step. Then, choose your environment carefully. Spend more time with people who make honesty safe and less time with people who feed shame. Ask for support directly. Say, "I have been feeling low about myself. I do not need you to fix it, but I need connection." Many people do not know how to help until you give them a clear instruction. Finally, serve in a small way. Worthlessness often tells you that you have nothing to offer. Challenge that. Send a kind message. Help someone with a task. Listen without interrupting. Volunteer if you have the capacity. Not to prove your worth, but to experience it in motion. Human beings often rediscover value through connection and contribution. Believing in yourself is not a single motivational moment. It is a practice of attention, behavior, language, body support, and connection. Some days you will not feel it. Do it anyway. Speak to yourself with respect anyway. Keep one small promise anyway. Ask for help anyway. Why? Because your worth is not measured by the mood you woke up with. If you feel worthless today, hear this clearly. That feeling deserves care, but it does not deserve control over your life. Take one step. Make it small. Make it real. Let that step become evidence. Then take another. Stay safe, stay connected, and be patient with the process. We are building health one honest step at a time. I'll see you in the next topic.